Hello you guys, welcome back to another vlog. It has been like 2 weeks since I whipped out the vlog camera because last week was honestly so hectic. So we have some updates to share just about things that happened last week. And yeah, just kind of wanted to start off this vlog just kind of catching up. I'm getting ready right now for a nail appointment, in desperate need of getting my nails redone. So we're gonna do another fall color most likely, just because it is still the fall season and I never got to do chocolate brown. So I think I'm gonna do brown for this appointment, but who knows, I might scroll on Pinterest and find something else. Sorry, I'm looking for my other hair clip. I think I lost it. Yeah, I definitely lost it, so I just have another pair here. This is just little clips that I like to put in my hair, to hold my bangs back, especially when I do a fresh blowout because I just washed my hair, but also just to like get my hair out of my face while I'm doing my makeup. Okay, well the first thing is that I actually ended up dyeing my hair last week to like a dark brown, which I'm really happy with. I feel like going dark for the fall is always the best idea, at least personally for me. And who knows, maybe I'll bring this into the summer next year because I feel like a lot of you guys are loving it and I really love it too. I feel like it literally boosts my confidence so much. So really happy about that. Got that done. I was in Dallas last week for literally, I want to say like 3 days. It was strictly for Zach's work. It wasn't for mine, but it was nice to travel for his work because I feel like he's always traveling with me for my job. So it was kind of nice to like, you know, go for him and like just be there to support him throughout his career. And there were so many like important people there that had such nice things to say about Zach and just how well he's doing at his job. And one thing about my husband is that he truly does love what he does, and I feel like we're both very similar in that sense, where we both are very work driven, which is a pro and a con because we both like work so much, and you know, we always obviously try and make our relationship a priority, but we're just both very driven individuals. So we're both Aries as well, so me and my husband are very similar, but we also obviously have our differences. But I was just so proud to hear like how many amazing things they had to say about him and how he's got a real future ahead of him. And my husband's in the construction field, so you don't typically travel for being in the trade, but the companies that he's with is a pretty big company in the States that have now spread across Canada. So he is working for a pretty high company, which is incredible, and I'm so proud of him. But yeah, so we were there for 3 days strictly just for his job, and I honestly just took the advantage of editing a bunch of content and catching up on a bunch of work while I was there. And I attended some work events that they had going on as well, so it was kind of like a bit of his job and then also just kind of like prioritizing things that I had to get done. So I strictly did not film a vlog while I was there or like film any TikToks or anything. I strictly just like was present for Zach doing his thing, and then also just kind of catching up on some work that I was behind on. And then another reason why I felt the need not to film last week is we did unfortunately lose a family member, which has been honestly really tough for Zach specifically. He lost his grandma really unexpectedly, and obviously like I loved her so much because I have known her for 13 years, if some of you may have not known, but Zach and I have been together since high school, so I am very close with his family since we've, you know, been together for so long, and they are my family now, obviously that we're married, but they've always been my family for a long time. So losing her was definitely hard, and yeah, just seeing Zach go through it has been very difficult because this is actually the first grandparent that Zach has ever lost. So I feel like losing someone in your immediate family is never easy. I unfortunately have lost 3 grandparents, so I kind of have gone through it a few times, and then I also lost my aunt recently this past year. So it's just kind of been you know, a lot of loss this year, which has been really tough because obviously it's so heartbreaking to lose someone in your family. And yeah, it's just sometimes really hard to understand like why we lose people at such a young age or why we lose people for a reason. But you know, we try to remember the good memories that we had with her. And yeah, so last week I kind of also was like, I need to be with my family, I need to be with Zach, I need to like support him through this. Truly was just like focus on what I can do with work, but like anything that came to filming, I kind of tried to not film too much or like do too much content last week just because of that. And then lastly, like this is what I'm saying, guys, I don't film for 2 weeks. Things have just been kind of crazy, but this past weekend it was Thanksgiving for us Canadians. So if you guys didn't know, I'm Canadian. I'm sure most of you know that who've followed me for a long time, but we celebrated Thanksgiving this past weekend. So again, lots of family time, which was really nice. And I think that's everything. I think we covered everything that I wanted to share with you guys from this past week. And going into this week, today's actually Thursday, so I had the Monday off with it being Thanksgiving, and then Tuesday and Wednesday I strictly just focused on catching up with work ads that I had to film for brands, and then podcast stuff that I had to do, obviously recording an episode, editing an episode, all that. So now we're here, it's Thursday. Today I decided to dedicate the day of filming for YouTube and kind of just take you guys through the next few days because I feel like we have a lot going on, which is great. Anyways, I'm gonna finish getting ready here. I do need to put a bit of makeup on, and I also want to walk Freddie before I have lunch and head to this nail appointment. But I will catch up with you guys in a bit and yeah, get my makeup all done. All right, makeup is done. Wearing a trench coat today because it is quite chilly out. I'm really happy with this trench coat. I got it from Zara. I actually bought a short one last year and I just don't love it anymore. I honestly might sell it just because it doesn't flatter like my torso nicely. I don't know how to explain that, but I basically just don't like the crop on my body, but I honestly think it would look great on someone else because it is a really nice jacket. It just doesn't really flatter me personally. So I feel like I needed like a mid crop. So this is not like super short. It's like kind of a little long, but this one's from Zara. It's a size medium large. I love the color. It's probably my favorite part about this coat. And no buttons here, just a button at the top, but I'm obsessed with it. And I think it was like maybe $100 from Zara. So that's what I'm wearing today. And then I'm wearing these jeans actually from Ardennes. They actually have cute jeans. And I'm doing a recent collab with them for October and November. And I figured I would wear these. So that is my little fit check of the day. I'm probably not even gonna take this off. I have a tank top underneath, but as I said, it's pretty chilly out. So I just wanted to style a coat for my outfit today, but we're gonna go get our nails done. My sister's also gonna be at the appointment, so we'll chat, catch up, and it's gonna be a fun little day. All right, you guys, I just got home. Freddie is going crazy right now because every time I come home, he just goes crazy. But got my nails done, went for a short brown. I'm so obsessed. Oh, also square. I did not do almond. And I love them so much. Short square nails are my favorite right now. I think it's so classy. And yeah, I'm just so obsessed with them. So anyways, right now I have a bunch of emails that I need to catch up on, so I'm gonna do that. Honestly, it's currently 4:30, so the day's basically gone. So I got some work done this morning and I need to get a bit more work done now. I just posted an ad. I also need to post Instagram stories for the ad as well, so I actually have to do that first before I do the emails. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're patiently gonna wait for Zach to get home to start dinner. I think we're gonna try a new recipe out. I've been wanting to try the hot feta honey chicken that I've seen on Pinterest. It looks phenomenal. Probably with a bed of white rice and broccoli, just to kind of keep it more simple. So I think that's what we're gonna do for dinner tonight, which I'm very excited about. And then there's also a Blue Jays game on tonight. They're in the playoffs, and my husband made it very clear that baseball is a priority right now, which is so fair. He doesn't honestly watch that much sports with us, or if he is watching sports, he typically has it on his phone while we're watching a TV show together, but we're currently not really watching anything on TV. We just finished, what did we just finish? The Girlfriend on Amazon Prime, which we loved. And then we also just watched is it called the Rabbit? I think it's called the Rabbit or Rabbit something. Black Rabbit. I think that's it, on Netflix, which was also really good. So we don't really have a show right now that we've been watching. So I'm like, you know what? I could care less if baseball's on in the background just because we're not really watching like a good show right now. So if you have any show recommendations, let me know. I'm personally watching Gilmore Girls, but I watch that on my own time. Zach has no interest in watching that. But if you have a good like thriller show that you're watching that you recommend that's either on Amazon Prime, Disney, or Netflix, those are the 3 places that we have a subscription to. So let me know in the comments because we're in need of a new TV show. I of course made the banana chocolate chip cookies that I can't stop talking about again because we ran out, and I had 2 brown bananas that I could make it with. So if you guys want the recipe, I'll put it here on the screen. It's super easy, but I've just been obsessed with making it. Zach's in his happy place because we're watching the Jays game and we're getting house stuff done. Are we getting house stuff done, Freddie? You can move into the new house. Hello you guys, happy Saturday. I ended up not vlogging yesterday just because my sister and I were doing a bunch of accounting stuff, so it very much was not a fun day at all. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take this vlog into Saturday and Sunday instead. And yeah, just kind of take you guys along some fun things that we have going on. Today we're actually going to IKEA, which I'm very excited about, to pick out a few things that we just need to finalize around the house. And then I also need to go to Must Society, which is a furniture shop here in Ottawa, and I think they have one in Montreal as well. And we're going to pick up these fur chairs that I actually got for my podcast studio, but we're gonna hold off on that project probably closer to the end of the year, and then hopefully focus on kind of like rebranding the podcast, hopefully in the new year. That's kind of the goal. And then, oh, Bayshore, which is just a shopping mall, because I have to make a few returns along with Zach. We just had a few things that he bought for Dallas, which was like, he was wearing a suit, and my husband never wears a suit for his work. So he ended up ordering like 2 different dress shirts and just needs to return the other one because he doesn't really wear dress clothes. So anyways, this is my outfit of the day. Recently got this top in from Zara. I'm obsessed with it. I got it in a size large. It's just a knit taupe sweater. These jeans are actually my favorite jeans lately. These are a low-rise denim jean by the brand Guess. I got them when I was on the Guess brand trip in January or February, I can't remember, but I'm obsessed with them. I literally wear them all the time. I just find they're like the most flattering pant lately on me, and I just love them. And then these heel boots are from Zara as well. I've been wearing them a lot. I think they're so cute with the skirt or kind of like an outfit like this, and they're a nice low heel too, which is nice. So we're gonna head out. We need to walk Freddie, and yeah, just kind of get that out of the way because Freddie has such bad anxiety when we leave him alone, but he also just like needs a walk. So we're gonna take him for a little quick walk and then head out to all the errands that we have to run out for today. It's Christmas time. All right, we just finished at the mall. Zach made a return, so he made money today in the girl math world. And then I made a return, but I did buy something. That was more expensive than your return, so you lost money. I actually still made $150 and yeah, it was only a $50 top. How much did you return? The jacket was $250. It just, yeah, the size was too big. Anyways, I got the striped Aritzia top that has been sold out for, I wanna say like 2 months. Literally, I grab it and the girl's like, this just got released today. Like, I don't anticipate it being here by tomorrow. Like, they were that shocked that it was in, but it's the black, I think it's black. Yeah, black, red, and white stripe long sleeve, and it's got like the pocket on the side. I'm so happy. It was a $50 top, which I feel like is pretty good for, well, Aritzia honestly has really good pricing. I love Aritzia so much, but I don't really have many striped tops, and I feel like stripes are super in right now, so I felt like it was a sign. The fact that my size was in stock, everything. Anyways, so good. So I will link it if it's available online. I know they've been sold out for a while, but they might also be back in stock online. But if not, check in store at your closest mall, because they said they just started to restock the striped tops again, which is exciting. First, we have to go to Starbucks. We're going to IKEA, so we need some Starbucks. You like it?
Delicious. Really good.
Just got home from our IKEA shopping experience, which took way longer than we anticipated. I think we were there for what, 2 hours? Which we weren't expecting. And we were there for so long that we ended up not picking up the chairs because we did not realize that the chair place closed at 5 p.m. So we can't go tomorrow because it's closed on Sunday. So now we can't go till Monday night. I'm so mad, but whatever. It's what it is. We will have the chairs in our hands by Monday. But we're currently watching Scream. Since it's spooky season, we've watched all 4 Scream movies. Now we're watching 5. And then, oh my God, Zach, that's the guy from 13... What's that TV show called?
13 Reasons Why?
13 Reasons Why. That's the guy that's in it. The blonde.
Him?
No. Not these people. You'll see this blonde guy in a second. Him.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, we're watching Scream 5 right now because we watched all 4 these past few weeks. So we have one more to watch, but we've never seen this one or the 6th one. So this is our first time watching it. We have no idea who the killer is. And then we're also making some Marry Me chicken for dinner right now. Zach's basically taking over the kitchen. So that's what our plans are for this Saturday night.
I can choose a call in under 15 seconds.
Hello you guys, good morning. Happy Sunday. Last time we chatted was last night. We were watching the 2 Scream movies. We actually watched them both back to back. And we actually both really liked the new storyline that they kind of did for the last 2 newest Scream movies. Because the first 4, it was really about like Sydney and Gail and Dewey, whereas this one, it was like a totally different storyline with these 2 girls who were kind of like related to a killer from one of the first Scream movies. So anyways, it was a really nice way how they kind of tied it into the original movies but made it a little different. But it was very gory. Like that's the only thing I didn't like. I was like, I couldn't even watch some of the stabbing scenes because I'm like, this is too much. Like I like horror Halloween movies, but when it's like that, when it's like a little too gory, I'm like, okay, this is not enjoyable. But anyways, now we're here. It's Sunday. We're about to go out for a walk in the trails that we like to walk in, which is right by our place. So we're gonna do that, probably pick up a coffee as well, just because we both, actually I think Zach's had a coffee this morning, but I haven't had a coffee this morning. So we're gonna treat ourselves to a little coffee, obviously take Freddie with us. And yeah, I'm excited. Kind of just a chill Sunday. We have a few things to do this afternoon, just in terms of like tidying up the house, getting everything cleaned up. Anyways, it's a very cold morning. It's about, I want to say 12 degrees right now. So I want to be bundled up for this walk that we're going to do. And the walk's usually about 35 minutes one way, 35 minutes back. So we'll get an hour walk in, which is nice. Are you ready to go for a walk? You want to go for a walk? Let's go. Oh, he's so excited. All right, guys, we are back from, oh my gosh, why is that so heavy? The grocery bag.
Milk.
How many milks did you buy though? It feels really heavy. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. The yogurt, the eggs. Okay, that makes more sense. I need to back this up actually. We went on our walk, got our coffees, And we also went to the grocery store. Well, Zach did. I stayed in the car with the dog. And we just picked up a few things that we need for lunch today, and then just a few things that we wanted to pick up for the week. So do a little grocery haul. Eggs. I like the farm raised eggs. It's the ones I usually get. We love the turkey bacon from Farm Boy. The ingredients are pretty clean and it's pretty low fat as well, which is kind of nice. Turkey sausages, hot Italian. Zach got himself some protein bars that he typically eats throughout the week. And then A2 milk, because your girl has officially switched over to dairy, which has been so great. It's funny, I still order a oat milk latte at the coffee shops because I'm too scared that if I pay $7 for a coffee and I have dairy, it's gonna taste like crap. One day I will switch, but I'm not ready because I've finally mastered my dairy coffee here at home, but I don't know. I'm just having a hard time making this switch at the actual coffee shop, but there will be a time where I switch. I'm coming to the realization that it will happen soon. But anyways, and then the last two things we got is fresh salsa, and then Zach got his dairy-free yogurt. So for lunch, we're actually gonna do breakfast for lunch. We're gonna do pancakes, turkey bacon, and eggs. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do right now. Make some protein pancakes. Maybe make pumpkin. Do you wanna do pumpkin? Because I have pure pumpkin puree, sorry. Or no, do you wanna just do regular?
Do what?
Do you wanna do pumpkin, protein pumpkin pancakes or just regular protein pancakes? You just want regular pancakes.
I don't even know if I want pancakes at this point.
I want pancakes. You don't have to have pancakes. I want pancakes though. So or you could do like the Aunt Jemima pancakes if you want the regular. I'm gonna make my pancakes homemade because I like the protein pancakes.
Big breakfast all done.
Yum. These look so good. I cannot wait to eat this. Hello you guys, happy Monday. It is a bit later in the day. It's currently 1:24. I was filming a morning vlog for TikTok, so I put all my energy towards that. But yesterday, I think we left off with pancakes, maybe? The rest of the afternoon, we kind of just like tidied up around the house, and to be fully transparent, my camera died, so I was charging that, and now we're here. So Zach was actually working a night shift last night, so he's home today. He got home at like 4:30 in the morning, I think. But I'm still working. He's technically still working too. He's been on the phone literally all morning, so he's been working. But we're gonna do some meal prep right now because I bought a bunch of stuff at the grocery store this morning. We did our Farm Boy grocery run yesterday, and then I went to the superstore this morning after Pilates and picked up everything we needed for the week. I also need to go to Costco at some point this week to pick up some things that we just need a refill on. So gonna do Greek chicken bowls, which I haven't done in a really long time, so I'm really excited about that for meal prep. So that's what we're gonna do now. I've been working all morning, filming, editing my TikTok vlogs that I'm gonna post hopefully within the hour. So it's just been a very productive Monday. But I also wanna film making this, obviously, and showing you guys how it all turns out, and I'll make sure to include the recipe as well. But I thought we could also include some of my fall favorites, kind of like a October favorites or September favorites into this vlog instead of doing a separate video. So I'll share like maybe like 6 to 10 things that I purchased that I'm obsessed with, in case anyone's interested in finding things for the fall season, because all of November I feel like is still obviously fall, and then as soon as December hits, I feel like obviously we're thinking of Christmas, it's winter, and that will be maybe like a winter favorites video in December or January. But figured I would share some things that I purchased because I feel like I bought a lot of things these past few weeks. I think it's because I didn't spend any money during the summer, and then I think I just love fall so much and fall fashion so much that I just went hardcore. So I'll share a few things that I've been obsessed with this fall, and yeah, I'll include it in this vlog. guys, the Greek bowls are officially done. I didn't actually follow a recipe. I just kind of winged it. I put avocado oil, salt and pepper just on yellow potatoes. Chicken, again, just salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil. And then this little cucumber salad just has cucumbers, red onions, tomatoes. You can also add green or red olives, or sorry, black olives. And then I just added a little bit of a Greek dressing, literally the smallest amount. And then some tzatziki, a little bit of feta cheese to top it off. But super simple lunch, healthy, filling. And I'll try and find a recipe that I could link that's just kind of similar to what I created here, but very simple, very easy. And that's our lunch for today. Okay, if you guys hear my laundry in the background, it's because I have laundry going, but I'm gonna share, I think I have like maybe 8 things here of just like my favorite things that I've purchased like for the past few weeks for fall, or just things that I think are a staple for the fall season. Starting off with my oval glasses. I literally wear these all the time, as you guys know. I always wear them when I'm on my computer or on my phone for too long, and I just find them so flattering, and also it just like makes an outfit look 10 times better in my opinion, especially when I'm having like a lazy day, not really wearing makeup. I feel like this accessory just kind of makes the outfit look a little bit better, makes me feel a bit more presentable. So I bought these last fall, had to repurchase them because I lost them for this year, but 10 out of 10 recommend. You can get probably dupes off Amazon. I'll link a few that are maybe more affordable that I've seen through Amazon or through just like other websites that I've seen that have sold similar pairs that are just a bit more on the affordable side. I splurged on these just because I think they're worth the splurge and I love them so much. They're from a brand called Bonnie Clyde. The frame name is called Baby, and then I got it in the tortoise shade just because I feel like the tortoise is very subtle and just looks really good on. So that's my first. My second favorite is this brown water bottle by the brand Bink. I've been using this literally since I purchased it in the beginning of September, and I cannot stop using it. Perfect amount of water, I find. I love that it's a closed lid, so I can pop it up, pop it down, put it in my tote, not having to worry about it leaking or anything. I also love that it's glass and it has like a silicone sleeve over top. She was a little pricey, I will say, but I do think a water bottle is worth it, especially because it's brown. I feel like a brown water bottle is going to be very neutral for the fall season, and I'm just obsessed with it. Another thing I love is maple butter. I just discovered this year. I use this in my coffee every single morning. Like, I almost need to rebuy a new one because it's like basically empty. This has changed the game for my coffee routine. So if you've never tried maple butter, you need to try it. I get mine at my local grocery store called Farm Boy, but you should be able to get it at another grocery store. It's literally just pure maple syrup in butter form, and I don't know why, I just find it tastes better than regular maple syrup. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. Okay, I'm gonna quickly talk about a few makeup faves that are not really like fall inspired. I would say the lip liners are, but the YSL bronzer, I bought this I think in March or April when I went on vacation with Zach, I believe. I think I talked about this in a previous YouTube video, but I bought it, I splurged on it, and I became obsessed with it as soon as I started using it. If there was 3 makeup products where someone said to me, you can only keep these 3 makeup products in your purse, what would it be? This would be number 1, because I feel like it just like lifts my face so much. I could put this on with no foundation and be a happy camper. I would also include lip liners and then a freckle pen. That's it. I feel like I don't need concealer. I don't need foundation. I could strictly just live off bronzer, lip liners, and a freckle pen. That's literally all I'm wearing today is bronzer, freckle pen, and lip liner. And it kind of just looks like I have something on my face, but it just doesn't feel like too much makeup, if that makes sense. I do not like wearing foundation every single day. It's just not for me. So then that brings us into lip liners. I actually really love the Rhode lip liners. I don't really understand the point of this. I never use this. This is actually supposed to like, I guess like take away any like issues or messes that you've made around the lip liner, but I don't really use it at all, to be honest. But the colors that I love are Lean as well as Bend. I also love Balance as well. So I have a few different shades, but those would be like my top 3. And I'm actually wearing the Lean right now. Again, very neutral, nice for the fall season. but I'm obsessed with the Rhode lip liners. Okay, last two things are clothing pieces. So I actually purchased this leather bomber jacket from Aritzia. I think I purchased it earlier this year, but I've been wearing it a lot more during the fall season versus earlier in the year. But it's just this really beautiful Babaton leather bomber. I feel like this is a staple that everyone should have in their wardrobe. And I believe I got a size large, so I oversized honestly a lot. Like, I'm typically small, so when I want an oversized jacket or sweater, I always go large. I just find it's like the perfect amount of bagginess. I find extra large a little too big, and then a medium I find it's a little too tight. But this is so flattering. For size reference, I'm 5'7", and again, I wear typically a size small, so the large just fits so nice. I'll try and include a picture of me wearing the jacket on the screen if I can find one, but I've been wearing this nonstop and I'm obsessed with it, and it's from Aritzia, so I will link it. And the last thing is another jacket. I am obsessed with jackets, I will say, especially during the fall and winter. I just love a good jacket. It's like one thing that I won't stop buying. Like, Zach's always like, we have too many jackets in this house, aka you have too many jackets in the closet downstairs. But I'm like, it's an obsession, and I don't know. I think because I live in a cold climate, I'm allowed to have a jacket obsession. But this next one is just like the classic barn jacket. This one's from Zara last year, but Aritzia came out with basically the same one. Like, I'm not even over exaggerating. It's this exact one. I think the only thing that's different is that there's like a little pocket zipper detail, which I actually prefer, to be honest. But these barn jackets are just so stylish, so freaking cute, in my opinion. Again, it's perfect for the fall. And I love how it's a bit more of a cropped look versus like a long barn jacket. There is some long ones as well, which are pretty cute. I just feel like I usually wear this one more versus the longer one. But yeah, those are some of the favorites that I've been loving this fall season so far. Just things that I've been using pretty consistently or wearing all the time. But I think I'm gonna end this video off here just because I feel like I got enough footage for this vlog. I feel like it was kind of just like a random few days, but really just tried to showcase some fall moments and just some honestly typical days in my life, which I think you guys typically like, just kind of me sharing random moments throughout my day. But I love you guys all so much. Thank you guys for watching another vlog, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.